What's up, Madridistas? Yeah, this match against Mallorca, yeah, we got the 3 points, but it basically just described our whole season. The way this game played out was just a microcosm of this our whole entire season. But before we jump into that, let's just take a moment to appreciate Kylian Mbappé being at our club. The boy's on fire. And like I said in my last video, I don't want to hear no static anymore about him not living up to his signing, anything like that. His goal in this match not only was it clutch, but it gave him 40 goals in all competitions, man. 40. And this was in a bad season, like on a bad team. This is a bad team. 40 goals in 54 matches is bananas, right? That's crazy. Not only is he La Liga's top goal scorer, he passed Cristiano Ronaldo as far as outscoring him in his debut season. There's nothing else to say. He didn't just join Real Madrid. He's announced himself. It's exciting to see a player like that in La Liga and on our team again. And then Barca has Lamine Yamal. So if you're neutral, it makes La Liga, the whole Real Madrid Barca thing, fun again. Is it Messi, Ronaldo levels yet? No. Could it get there? Yes. And the Clásicos are meaningful now. Like, I don't care what anybody said. Like, the Clásicos were kind of dead for a little bit. Clásicos are back now. Must see TV. Let's get into this crazy game. We have 12 players missing due to injuries. Right before the kickoff, Brahim and Lunin got some knocks. We're already missing players like Camavinga, Rudiger, Vinny was out, Rodrigo. That's a whole squad right there, right? So we had to put in some of the young boys and move some people around. So Endrick, I was happy to see Endrick get some tick. We put Mbappe out to the left. Artigula was out there. Jude, Ceballos, Modric. We put Fetty at right back again. Just filling in those gaps. Frank Garcia was out there, who actually low-key kind of played well. He played well. But this was a crucial match. I hate to say it, but it was a crucial match. Like, this is a home game. It's the second and last home game for Carlo. And any result other than a win would have just gave Barca the La Liga. And we don't want to do that. Off the rip, we're starting down bad with just some not familiar players out there. And apparently there's this rule I wasn't aware of, but you have to have like at least seven players from the first team out there at all times. And so due to all these injuries, Carlo had to get creative. That just kind of made things look shaky a little bit off rip before kickoff. First half, let's just summarize it. It was terrible. It was messy and typical of this season. Yes, we kind of dominated, right? Outshot them, right? But Mallorca's only shot ended up being a goal in the 11th minute. I don't know if Courtois could have did better, but it was a low-driven shot. But when that ball went in, I'm not going to lie, even in the 11th minute, it was just like, here we go again. And in the past, like, I wouldn't even be worried. Like, previous seasons, I'd be like, all right, that's fine. You got one. We're going to put 5 on your head. But this time, and then with these players that we had out there for this game, I wasn't sure. I'm usually confident no matter what. A la Madrid, believe in it. We're playing at the Bernabeu, the magic of the Santiago Bernabeu. I wasn't feeling that. And I don't think the fans were either. There were some whistles. Deservedly so. We looked really bad. I'll start off with the attack. Mbappe out wide to the left is preferred position, right? And Endrick kind of supplement as a 9, but he was playing out wide to the right a little bit. But there was just this congestion. Mbappe he starts out left, but he kind of works his way into the center anyway. And Endrick would just get in his way. Like, I think Endrick has talent. He really does have talent, but you can just tell he's not ready. I don't think a loan will I don't want to see him go on loan. Would it help him? Maybe. Depends on where he goes. But I think he's just trying to show or prove that he deserves to be here. And so whenever he gets the ball, he's tunnel vision for the goal, right? And then his positioning. Now, he doesn't get a lot of tick, but I think I need his IQ to go up a little bit. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. Just game IQ, right? Just know what his teammates prefer, like where they prefer to be on the field and all that stuff in certain situations. I don't think because he hasn't had that much time, that just hasn't registered for him right away. So I don't say IQ in a disrespectful way. I'm just saying like he needs more time and to understand, what the first team players like to do and everything like that. So Mbappe, he was trying. He was doing his thing. Jude was doing his thing too. But the midfield was lacking. Ceballos is done. I'm done with him. Luka, some good passes. So we were getting some shots off. But Mallorca went into halftime up 1-0. We were getting whistled, and deservedly so. And everybody knew it was on the line. So the first half, I'm just summarizing it as bad and expected. This is what we did. This is what our whole season looked like. We let these teams get a goal on us or prevent us from scoring, and they get confidence and they don't fear us. And then we started to get in our head because the shots aren't going in. And you could just tell that the body language was down a little bit. So, but the second half, we came out front foot, dominated possession again, creating numerous chances. But Mallorca's goalkeeper, Roman, that boy was playing on his head. I man of the match. I think he had like 10, 11 saves, and I'm not talking about shots that just went straight to his hands. He was doing a thing, and again, that made me worry. It's like, okay, goalkeeper's playing out of his mind. He's saving all these shots. We're just not gonna. It's just not gonna happen for us today. But in the 68th minute, my guy Mbappe comes through again, showcases his brilliance, receives the ball from Luka. Maneuvers past some defenders, silky smooth, and he does his little signature where he opens up his hips, making it look like he's going to go wide, back post, and catches the keeper sleeping a little bit, and he shoots near post and slots it into the goal, leveling at 1-1. So that was great, and that gave him his 40th goal in all competitions, which is just ridiculous. People were saying that he was a flop, and getting 40 goals, again, based on the season that we're having and just how many players on the team have underperformed this season, and he was still able to bag 40 goals. It's remarkable. I think it's remarkable. So we're at 1-1. We were looking for a winner. Mallorca was definitely just playing out for the draw. They knew what was up, and they were doing well. And we're bringing in a bunch of young players, right? I'm just like, this isn't going to work. I honestly don't know why Carlo pulled Endrick out. Yes, he was like all over the pitch and everything like that, but I think he got like 4 shots off, 1 on target, something like that. And I would just like to see him get the full 90, especially in these games, right? But I'll let Carlo do what he does. He's a manager and I'm not. So long story short, 95th minute. We're at like corner kick 26, right? So that's another crazy stat. We had 26 corners to Mallorca's 0. 95th minute, corner kick, ball gets headed out of the box, goes near the halfway line. We play it in desperation, and it gets to Jesus Vallejo, and he heads it up. And he finds 20-year-old Jacobo Ramon. Jacobo, the young defender. It hits his foot. He volleys it. It loops over the keeper's hand right under the crossbar and goes in. Did he mean to do that? No. Do I care? No. And I got excited. I got so excited. I was cheering and everything. The home stadium, the fans, it erupted. It was good seeing him score his first goal, his first senior goal, right? But it was short-lived for me, right? I was smiling, and I'm just like, dang, we had to pull out another miracle again in extra time. Like, this is our season. This is how our season going. Like, we're Real Madrid. Like, why are we Why do we keep doing this? This is not how we win games, right? I mean, 3 points is 3 points, and we stop Barcelona from popping bottles, but what's going on, right? We're at home. This is a fortress, Mallorca. We had extra time. Miracle. Again, it was enjoyable. I'm glad we got the 3 points and everything, but it's just like I had to go back into reality and just be like, man, this season is this is how it's been. We should be dominating Mallorca. I don't care if we got players missing. Like, we still got Mbappe out there and Fetty and Jude. You know, I still think that, you know, we should be mopping these teams, mopping them, and we're not. Overall, 3 points. We live to see another day, and as of this recording, Barca plays Espanyol today. A winner or draw, they clinch La Liga. So hopefully Espanyol doesn't lay down. And really, I'll end it like this as far as the game and the season. Let's just finish out these last few games on a winning streak. No trophies in sight. Carlo's leaving. Let's send him out on a winning streak. Let's not, lay down or anything like that or mail it in. Let's just try to stay healthy. Let's stop putting Fetty at right back, letting them play full 90s and Jude. Like, we keep running them into the ground. I don't want us to lose another game at this point. I really don't. I feel like that's just the best way to end the season right now, is just not losing. All right, but before I wrap it up, let's discuss some transfer news. So it looks like we're on the verge of signing Dean Huijsen, the 20-year-old center back from Bournemouth. It appears that we sent over offer. We're going to go ahead and trigger that $50 million release clause. Sounds like Bournemouth has agreed to terms. Real Madrid has sent a contract to his family to take a look at, and if everything goes well, he could possibly be playing in the FIFA Club World Cup based on the early transfer exemption rule, and I think that's the best course of action right there. It gives Xavi Alonso a chance to get him implemented into the team right away. Dean Huijsen, I'm sure he wants to keep playing and prove himself, and it bolsters our defense because we still have injuries in our back line, so we kind of need that to happen. So we could see him playing in a Madrid shirt in the next 30 days or so. So I'm excited about that. In my last video, I went in on Flo and the board about like being frugal. Let's start spinning the bag. Let's go after these players. If they ask for 10 million more, that's fine. Let's not walk away, and let's go get these players. So Flo, I'm glad you watched. And heard me on that. Like, let's go get these players. That's exciting. Like, we're already in the mindset of like retooling up, and getting the squad ready and building for the future, and bringing in some young boys, because again, we're about to age out some players. Alaba's hurt, Carvajal's hurt, Rudiger's hurt, Asensio's been playing, but he's young too. Lucas Vasquez, I don't even want to see you play anymore, buddy. I like what I'm seeing. We got our coach. We're going to go get players. We're making it happen. Like, I'm glad to see that we're not just playing these waiting games, waiting for free transfers and all that stuff. Like, let's go. We got cash. Let's spend it. What do you guys think about the Dean Huijsen transfer, though? Let me know in the comments. I watch the Premier League. Do I watch Bournemouth every weekend? No. Looking at stats and the Bournemouth games that I have seen, he's been great. He is only 20 years old, but he's made 34 appearances for Bournemouth, has 3 goals, and he's got the attention of top clubs. So, I'm just glad that we're not playing around and going after him right away. Not even giving clubs other chance to kind of counter or come in and swoop him up. So let me know what you think. I appreciate y'all watching. Until next time, peace.